Hello, my beautiful community. Welcome to Hippie Mágica, the channel of self-love, magic, and manifestation. So today, I just want to talk about my life here in Mexico. I want to update you. It's been 3 months, slightly over 3 months since I moved here. And yeah, I just want you to know what's been going on, how my life has changed, how I am. So I don't know if you've seen my first video on like why I moved from Spain to Mexico, but I'll put it in the description below if you want to look at, why I made this decision. And now it's been 3 months and only magic has happened, guys. Like, I have never lived in such a fucking magical, fast-paced energy manifestation place or time of my life. Like manifestation here happens like this. Like every week, it's a new adventure. It's a new life. New manifestations come in. Like everything moves so quickly here. It's incredible. It's fun. It's a game, and I get to see the results immediately. Like it's crazy, but obviously the con of that is, I mean, no, it's everything is positive, but like since I am a soul living in this human experience, and I have traumas and I have ancestral trauma, not just from my past, but like ancestral, obviously, like it's really fast. It's really easy to see like what I need to fix, what I need to change inside of me, because I'll manifest people, friends, opportunities, job opportunities, clients, men, like um either men as friends or men romantically. It's like, no, I don't like this, so I need to change this inside of me. Or like job opportunities that like I've been dreaming of, then I self-sabotage. I'm like, so what is going on within me that declined this offer, or I didn't like this person, like his personality, the way he was, like in regards to maybe that wanted my services in some way, but like I just didn't like his personality. It's like, what is it in me that is manifesting these kind of people in my life, right? So it's like really fast feedback. Oh, and it's magical because I am really living in magic. It's like, so based on my sacred geometry training and experience, the frequency of Puerto Escondido here of this place where I live is of the 6th chakra. So it's very fast energy, very high frequency. It's very intuitive, very spiritual, very high. So, and it is like, if you come here, you will feel this energy of intuition, spirituality, self-development. Yeah, very pure, very high energy, and it's beautiful. And I couldn't be in the most perfect place for me. Me like being super intuitive, speaking with my third eye most of the time, right? Very energetic. Here it's always summer. Like winter, fall, spring does not exist here. It's always summer, and this was one of my dreams ever of my life. It's like, I just want to live in summer for the rest of my life. And I feel like it was me, my limiting beliefs didn't believe this place existed, because I lived in Spain and it was like 6 months hot, then winter, spring. It's like it had all the seasons, but like the winter wasn't as cold, right? So, but it was still really cold, right? And I still felt, yeah, a little sad. It's like the sun always gives me energy, no matter what, the heat. And Europe, winter is always cloudy, like not always, but 80% of the time, 85, right? And here, just being in the best environment, the right environment, I'm manifesting, I'm getting clear, I'm happy, I'm energized. So what does my life look like? like it's hard for me to explain because every week changes, guys. I can't just tell you this is how my life is because it changes. So let me tell you so I moved to this beautiful home in July. I was living in a tree house in June. And see, my throat is starting to close because it doesn't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this, but I want to be honest. And I'm good now. So I had this really, really, really painful heartbreak breakup in Spain. And um yes, I was pushed to move here. I had all the signs. I had been getting the signs for years, right? But like this year, like since January, the signs were like very strong. It's like my heart was telling me I need to move to Mexico. I was getting like people telling me Puerto Escondido, and I was like, no, like because of the trauma I experienced in USA, that Mexico sucks, Mexicans suck, Mexico's the worst place, Mexicans are the worst place. Like I tried to not go there, not come here because of how I was brainwashed to think and how I viewed myself and Mexicans, like I know I always loved Mexicans, and I always told everyone Mexico is my happy place. I am Mexican, but because there was this feeling of not being loved and accepted and criticized, I always said, and I am Mexican American, but like in my heart, I'm Mexican. I am Mexican because this is the part of me that I love, that I felt always accepted and loved and appreciated. And I just feel like I belong, right? The American side, I never felt like I belong. Fucking Americans treated me like crap. I'm still loving and healing this American side of me and the Americans. And I couldn't be in the best place to heal all of this because, believe it or not, there's a ton of Americans here. There's a ton of Europeans here where I live in Puerto Escondido. And I have never met such nice Americans and Europeans in my entire life. So healing doesn't have to be painful anymore. Healing doesn't have to be just like going back and healing the anger and the pain, like, because now I'm meeting kind Americans, open-minded, that are not fucking racist and that don't think that they're superior and better in this stupid, arrogant mindset and culture. Yeah, they're kind. They're just people. They're not American. They're people, and we all get along. Like I'm in this soccer team that I don't even know. I didn't manifest. I just attracted it with my energy because I wasn't in my thoughts ever. And I manifested this beautiful soccer team, and I would say 80% are not Mexican. Like we have a French, we have a New Zealand, we have a lot of Americans from California, me, Mexican American. Actually, there's 2 Mexican Americans. There's a few girls from Mexico City. I think a girl from Colombia just joined. Yeah, it's like it's like our differences don't matter. It's like this is how I've always seen the world and how I always wanted. This is how I've always dreamed of living, but like I've always experienced racism. Like Spanish girls are so arrogant, so insecure, so they just think they're better, than you. And this vibe of better, I've always repelled and just like hated, right? And then obviously Americans, better, the best country. So it's like, but like here in Mexico, it's like I'm meeting all the people that I like hated, right? Like the culture is like white people, Americans, Europeans. They're here and they're humble. They're not humble, they're just themselves. And there's no division. There's literally no division. It's just, we're just here and we love to play soccer and we're going to play. And that's it. And we're all super different. But that's what makes us unique. And this is beautiful and it's magical. Like, this is really my reality. This is how this soccer team is. There's no bullying. It's all kindness. It's all accepting. We're here to play, have fun, and right now we're in the soccer league that we're playing in. Out of I think 14 teams, we're in 3rd place, And I feel like half of us haven't played or never played before, or like haven't played in a decade or more decades, 2 decades, I don't know. Anyway, like we're really taking this serious but fun. It's like, yeah, we want to win. And so we're practicing, but we're being kind, we're being positive, we don't have this toxic, like, we have to win, if not we suck. And the other, it's like my dream life. It's my dream life, like just kindness. I'm competitive. I like having fun. I like progressing, getting better, but like without putting the other person down, without making the other person feeling bad. It's just fun. It's just fun, fun, fun. What else is going on? I'm drawing more. I'm drawing more from my heart. I'm still not drawing as much as I would like to, but I'm working on it every week. But it's okay because I'm doing like 5 sports a day. So I'm doing surf skating. I'm doing my own personal workouts, which is Olympic weightlifting. I'm doing soccer. I started playing volleyball. Oh my gosh. And there's other sports that I want to try, but like I just don't have all the energy. Really, it's the energy. It's not even about the time, it's the energy. I'm doing every now and then surfing. I kind of paused surfing because surf skate is like surfing, but surf skate is on the ground, on concrete, right? Surfing is on the water, and I'm still like, don't feel so confident in the water, swimming, I'm not a swimmer at all. So I decided to get really good at surf skating. So when I do go into the water and surf, I get better, really, because I already learned how to turn, I already have my balance, I'm already, like familiar with the movements. And I know it's gonna happen because surfing is that, it's movement, it's rotating, it's balance. And the sun is very exhausting, right? If you're in the sun without the shade, like it'll drain all your energy. So I'm being efficient in my mind, you know. And what else? Yeah, I'm meeting people every week, meeting new people. And my heartbreak. Oh yeah, so going back to the heartbreak. So I was so heartbroken, and like, besides not listening to the freaking signs that the universe was sending me in Andalusia, Spain, I dated this guy. I fell in love with him really fast. And long story short, he broke up with me 1 week before our leases were up. And we were going to do this really amazing magical road trip through Portugal, Spain, and just do this, the surfing road trip that everyone dreams of doing in Spain, in Europe, really. We were gonna do it. So 1 week before that trip, he broke up with me. It made no sense, the breakup, but it broke my heart. I really felt like someone shoot me through my heart, like a real bullet went through my heart, and it just like broke. And I had never experienced this in my life, guys. Never, never, never in my life have I experienced such a painful heartbreak. Like, it felt like an actual physical heartbreak. Like, I felt like my heart really broke to pieces. It was weird because I never experienced this in my life. And it was so painful, guys. Like I felt like I had a hole for a long time in my chest. And so that was like the last straw. I'm like, I need to move out of here. I need to leave Europe. And I knew where I was gonna go. I'm like, the only place where I know I can heal for real, because I felt like I was dying, it was Mexico. So I put aside all my traumas from the past, my criticism, my judging, right, of Mexico, because I still didn't want, even though I know Mexico was my happy place, because I was so scared to be rejected by society, right? Like, oh, you're in Mexico, you're not as valuable anymore. Your value just went down because you live there. Like, I was so scared. It's like, I knew Mexico was gonna heal me. So I booked a ticket within days of the breakup. I flew there after a week after my breakup. And then obviously, yes, it took like, yeah, 3 months to be not fully recover, because I'm still recovering. It's so weird, right? Like, how can I still don't understand this this physical symptom of like being like really like as if a car ran over me. I really felt like, and what happens? You're in recovery physically until your body heals, and that's really what I've been going through. Even though I've been putting all the things that I know heal me, like self-love, affirmations, healing, meeting people, like visualizing what I want. But the first week, the first month that I was living in Mexico in that tree house, I know I was there to heal. I know it was like my hospital. And I just literally, I just worked out, and then I just laid in the bed in the tree house, healing, grieving, crying every day, every night, really. And then the month after I moved to this house, and of course I used my manifestation skills. So it's really next to the ocean, to the waves, to surf, to the gym, to the surf skate bowl, to everything, to the people that are like me. And yeah, that second month, I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna wait for the healing to be over for me to start like feeling complete again. So I kind of forced myself to like start meeting men, start going on dates. And that helped a ton, because that helped me like kind of like detach from this relationship and be like, okay, there's nice men in life. And, you know, there's nice men here that are willing to treat me good, and that are kind, and that have the same lifestyle as I am. Even though I did go on dates, I told the man that I was available for dates. I don't want dates. I just want to meet people and have good friends, like real friends. Um, but you know, it was like a mixture of a date and like meeting people. So that was the second month. And then this month, no, and then August, I forgot. So June, July, August, and so June, I was like angry still. Like I was like, so I wasn't sad and depressed anymore, which is good. I was angry, right? I was angry at him. You know, I was like, when I would think of them, which was a lot of times, I would just be angry. I'm like, you don't exist for me. It's like, you know. But then July, it was like forgiving. So the third month for me was forgiveness. And it's like, okay, I don't hate you anymore. I forgive you and I wish you the best, right? And my heart is like, it's like healing, but like I can finally start to open it to not dating, not romanticism, but like, yeah, to like dating and flirting, which is new, right? Because it's like I'm slowly opening my heart again. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for love. I haven't really ever, not even in Spain, that relationship. I think it was like maybe a sign from the universe to like, okay, like you're not gonna go to Mexico. I'm gonna give you an experience that is not going to let you say no to Mexico. I think this is my theory now, because I wasn't manifesting, affirming, I wasn't wanting a relationship. It just came. So I feel like that was like maybe my guides, spirit, universe is like, okay, this is the only way you're gonna go to Mexico. It is really my theory, because I didn't ask for it. So last month, yeah, I was like more flirtatious, opening my heart, just being more like in my feminine, receptive energy. And I attracted men, like, but really I want men as friends. I just want to have a lot of friends, guys, female, male. Like I love having different kinds of people in my life to learn, to have fun. And then this month, September, my heart feels good. My heart feels good. I harmonized my apartment yesterday. I was really hard on myself on why didn't I harmonize my homes, like the tree house and this house? Like why did it take me 3 months? Right? Because I know harmonization is gonna do the healing. Because it's like being in, it's like, I don't know how to say it, but like, you know how they say that like bath salts just drain your negative energy and you feel good? This is what harmonization does. It'll really like raise you to a new frequency. So from depressed to sad and anger to like happiness, peace, joy. Um, And I knew this obviously because this is what I do. This is one of my trainings in my careers. But I didn't want to. I didn't do it. I didn't have the energy. It's like my body would block. My body like reacted. It's like it would just shut down whenever I thought about harmonizing my home. And I think I have this theory that is because my body didn't want to change yet. My body didn't want to stop breathing yet. My body wanted to stay in that low, like melancholy, sad, longer. I want it to be natural, more natural, because if I harmonize the space, like it would just be like a pill. It's like from sad to happy. It's like too grotesque, too fast, too unhuman. And I listened to my body, and it's okay. I needed more time to heal. My body wanted to stay longer in this energy, so I let it. But yesterday I harmonized it. My house feels so peaceful. So the energy, so I actually can calculate the actual frequency of a space in that frequency. So yesterday I measured everything. I measured everything about the space, and the frequencies of this home was sadness, pathetic, yeah, like depression. Yeah, this sadness, right? And guess what? Yeah, this is how actually I attracted. I was in this energy when I manifested this space, even though it had all the aesthetics, the approximations to the places that I wanted to be in, right? Like the surfing beach, the people, the gym, the surf skate, the places. Still, the frequency of this was the frequency that I had, which is sadness, depression, right? So it was a really cool realization that like, this is how how I was feeling exactly when I got in here, right? Like 3 months ago, 2 months ago, June, July, August, 3 months ago, sorry. That was the frequency. And now because I've healed a lot and I raised my frequency, it's like I'm not a match to the frequency of this space anymore. Sadness, depression. And yesterday was the first time that I allowed myself, I had the energy and I actually wanted to harmonize. And I harmonized, and now it matches the frequency that I've been working towards. Peace, happiness, bliss, freedom, safety, coziness, relaxation. It feels so good, guys. I really feel like I'm like being bathed in this like crystalline water of a peace, of happiness, positivity. Feels so good, guys. So I'm really excited to see how my life is gonna change so fast. All the people that I'm gonna attract in this new frequency. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I feel like I've been really like scared to talk about this because I've been scared to be misunderstood or to be judged as crazy or a fraud. It's like because all the things that I'm saying are untangible. Like they're not seen. They can only be felt. And then they're seen, right? Because first you feel something and then you experience it outside. It can be days or hours, right? So there's this, it's the opposite of how society lives. So society lives by what you see is what you get, right? It's like, this is like, you're gonna buy shoes, these are the shoes that you're gonna buy, this is the price, right? But in my world, the world that I live in, I don't get what I see, I get what I feel, right? And the feeling is unseen, it's unknown, so you have to trust, and trusting is scary, right? It's daunting. So this is my world, right? So this is why I never talked about it here in my YouTube channel, but now I'm ready. And I know you guys will understand me because I choose to attract people who understand me and will not judge me. And yeah, and it just like, it's gonna take some time for me to adjust to this frequency, being here all the time, being here at peace all the time. Because one thing that I've learned, and I know this for sure, is that like our bodies, even if it's shitty energy, even if it's a shitty frequency, our bodies have lived in it for so long, months, years. Our bodies do not want to be in a better frequency because it doesn't feel safe to be in a higher frequency, because it feels uncomfortable. It's like, imagine that if your parents treated you like shit, they talk to you unkindly, with, I don't know, just treated you like really bad, right? And you got used to it. And then you attracted people, partners who treated you like shit, who put you last, who didn't make you a priority, who made you feel like you were like worse than a I don't know, trash. And then you got used to it. You're like, this is normal. Then you started to attract people, right, who treated you with kindness, who gave you compliments, who said all the beautiful things about you. And what would you do in that scenario? You probably would push them away. It's like, no, this feels so weird, right? And because it feels weird, we push it away. It feels good, but this feeling of good feels weird. I'm not used to feeling good. I'm not used to being around people who treat me good. So I'm going to push them away because it doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel known. It feels weird, right? So this is what I'm feeling right now with like the frequency of the space. It feels weird because it feels so good. Because it feels so good for so long. You know, usually I feel like people in general, if we do feel good, there has to be a reason. Either I earned it, I deserve it, or with a meal, with ice cream, right? Like we have these moments of joy and bliss. It's like, this meal was amazing. Or like on the weekends, you go on a road trip or you go to the spa. It's like, oh, I deserve this day of peace. But then the rest of the week is hectic and crazy and you feel stressed, right? So it's like we have to expand our tolerance to feeling good. And this is what's happening with the energy here. It's like it feels unsafe how good it feels, and that it's lasting for so long. But it's okay. This is how it is. And this is how it is in life too. Like when you start to manifest good things, it's like we sabotage. We're like, okay, it has to end. It can't last this long. And then we sabotage it because we think negative and we criticize the manifestation, and we just, so this is what's going on here in my life right now with this energy. I'm so excited and also scared of how big manifestations will come. Like how powerful, how beautiful, how magical they're going to just come to me because I'm in this super high frequency. It's scary. It's really scary. It's like someone giving you a lottery ticket and they say you're gonna win millions if you scratch it. And you're like, I don't know if I want to have this responsibility, this power, this love, this attention, right? Like, do I really want these millions? Like, people are not gonna treat me the same. I'm gonna probably lose all my friends because now they're gonna want me for my money, right? So all these feelings come, these fears out of receiving something so good. So this is what I'm going through today. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, well, I'm gonna be posting like maybe daily updates, just like 1 minute updates. So on TikTok and the 1 minute reels here on YouTube. Well, 1 minute shorts. Because yeah, this is something that I want to do and I want to share with the world, and I believe everyone should have a good environment, not just like, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Damn it. Okay. So yeah, like having a good environment is like for me now, it's like it's more than just aesthetics, looking good, the colors, the views. Obviously, all this is actually really important. It is crucial that you have something that you enjoy, that you like looking at, that you can look at natures. Right now I have these beautiful, have the sky, the sun, palm trees at my view, but like you can still have bad energy in your space, in your house, if the geometry has the frequency, musical note of a bad tone, bad frequency. That's just how it is. So yeah, I just want people to become aware of this, that it exists, that it's real, and I'm gonna prove to you. I already know it. I don't need to prove it to myself because I've harmonized 5 houses. I've lived in 5 houses in the last 5 years, and I've harmonized every one of them. And obviously, my life has changed, my personality, my partners, my ex-partners' personality, perspective, energy, life changed. So I know it works, but I'm ready to expose it to the world, to prove to you that like this is real, it's not fake. So I need it to be real in this video so you can see how it builds up in the next days to come. So what else? So I'm living my highest dream life. So when I was living in Kansas City in 2018 and obviously below until 2000, one of my dreams was to live the bikini life, like wake up in a bikini or the naked life, right? And I even made vision boards like the hippie life, the van life, the ocean life, the surfing life. But I always lived in places where like summer just ended and then there was winter and then I had to wear clothes, winter clothes and or autumn clothes. But it's like, so my life was always like half, you know, it's like, okay, I get to live my dream life half of the year. The other half is like hibernation, you know, like they're covering and just, you know, this felt very realistic. Like this is what life is. But now look at me. I'm literally living. This is how I live. This is how I am all day. Like I literally can go out to the grocery store. I go out to this, just walking on the road, just like this. This is normal, guys. Like there's people on their bikes, on their motorcycles like this, or like more revealing all day. And this is normal. It's not sexualized. It's not perverted. In places where like it's not normal to be like this, it's like very perverted, very sexual. But not here. It's like as if you had clothes on. Like no one just looks at you up and down because it's normal. Everyone is naked. Everyone is in their bikini. And it's gonna be like this all year, not just summer. What else? What else? What else? I'm cooking. I'm actually enjoying and loving cooking and just plenishing my body with like the things that I touch with my hands, the energy that I infuse, and like just getting to know the ingredients and like just paying attention to my body, how I feel after the meal, what ingredients cost my body to feel a certain way. So I adjust the ingredients. So I'm being an alchemist with my body, with my food, and I just love my house. I love my life. I love how I am. I love it living alone. I love taking care of myself. I love designing my life every week, and then just little ingredients, little shifts. It could be a shift in a perspective, a shift in a thought, a shift in energy, obviously, a shift in just my routine, a shift in like an idea and then doing it, and then how everything just changes. And yes, life is good, guys. I'm planning to have this. I really don't have any desire to travel anywhere. Like I'm really like I'm in fucking paradise. Like, why would I go to anywhere lower than this? And I haven't had any desires. Like I have so much to do here. Like I haven't experienced everything because there's new workshops, new experiences, new people coming in all the time, and it's magical. So I don't think I will ever will. Like in Spain, in Conil de la Frontera, where I was living, I literally experienced everything, like in like a few months. It's like, and then I got so bored. Then it was like the same people, same routine, same experiences, same everything. It was nice, right? Because then it was known, but like it was really boring, you know, after I just experienced and saw it all and went to everything. But here in Puerto, it's impossible because people are so at a high frequency. They're so intuitive. People are always channeling new stuff, new information, creating, inventing new classes, like mixing Afro with yoga or mixing singing with yoga. I don't know. It's like what like people are always channeling. They're not just copying what's out there. People are creating new things all the time. What else? Oh yeah, so I do last week I had this idea that lights me up. And I want to do my first trip to Oaxaca City, because on November 1st, so October 31st to November 2nd, there's this big holiday here in Mexico called Dia de los Muertos, and it's my favorite holiday in the entire world. It's so beautiful, it's so spiritual, it's so, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you need to experience it. So, because I feel like there's no words to describe this feeling of like sacredness. Sacredness, this is the word. It's so sacred. It's the Day of the Dead, but it's not Halloween. I feel like freaking Americans always convert everything to like something comical. It's not Halloween. It's really going, like, connecting to our ancestors. And we dedicate in this physical life 3 days for the dead, for the spiritual realm, for the people who were here but they're not here anymore. So it's like we're still honoring them, we're still thinking of you, we're still loving you, you're still in our hearts, you're still in our lives. And I think it's so beautiful, because like in the American culture, it's like people forget about you even when you're alive. Literally, it's like people, if you're not useful to them, you're out, you're dead to me, right? But here in Mexico, and I think most of the world, it's like you're honored, you're sacred, you're loved even after you die. So I think Mexico is the only country that has this Day of the Dead holiday. And for me, obviously, you know me, I'm like this witch, shaman, human, hippie. Is like I love magical things, and this is so magical, so profound, so beautiful too, because people get to like paint their faces. So I'm manifesting this trip, and I want to go with people. I want to go with someone, with friends. So I want it to be memorable. I know it's gonna be memorable no matter what. I can go there and meet people there, honestly. But if I can go there with someone and just make the road trip fun with someone, I think that'll be fun too. So I'll keep you updated on this exciting trip that I'm so excited about. And yeah, here in Puerto, I also had my first clients that came to my house and bought and had a self-love tarot reading, human design reading. So that was very interesting because I do everything online. And I couldn't believe how how fitting my gifts are here. And the right clients are here, the dream clients. They're not online. They are online, but they're also here physically. So that's been, and it's a cool experience. Just be me in person. And there's so much, right? I'm sorry that this took so long, but I wanted to keep update you guys, like on not just on the physical aspect, you know, like my lifestyle, but also like on the ethereal aspect, or I don't know how you say that word, but like the unknown, the energy, the inner world aspect. So I'm feeling good in my heart, right? I'm like, I feel like I can open my heart now and not be hurt, because my heart is strong again. My heart is recovered, healed, and obviously with this new frequency, it's like I'm gonna be on another world, and I'm excited, nervous, scared, looking forward to it all at the same time. So I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna be more consistent now on my YouTube channel, now that I'm on this beautiful high vibe new frequency, and my cells are gonna be new. Well, they are already new, right? Because I slept in this new frequency. And yeah, I went from being in this sad, depressed frequency to peaceful, relaxing. I'm sure you can feel this peaceful energy. I know you can feel it. So this is from the space, from me, and from the space from my home. Okay, guys. Well, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know in the comments anything, everything and anything. You guys are my friends. You guys are my community. I love you guys. I trust you guys. I'm your friend. I hope I get to meet you guys in person someday. And if you guys come to Puerto Escondido, let's hang out. And yeah, I'll see you what channelization, what ideas, what inspiration I desire to share with you guys now that I'm a new woman in a new frequency, and things are just gonna get better and better and better and better. Okay, until next time, bye everyone.